Hi, my name is Mia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell by my voice, it is very early in the morning. It's 7 a.m. right now and I figured I'd film another day in my life, this time focused around a more female topic because I am on my second day of my period and we are in the full glory of it. We're having period pimples, we're having cramps. So yeah, I figured we could navigate through this day together and I'll show you some more female specific zero waste items that I use day to day. But for now, let's make some breakfast because I do not function at all before eating something in the morning. Alright, so this is breakfast number one. Yes, I eat breakfast several times a day. I just made a little protein shake with some ashwagandha for anxiety because, yes, that's real during my period too. And yeah, also for Julio to sleep better because he just came back from working all night. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy breakfast. I'll also take some B12 and some iron because we are losing a lot of blood this week. Alright, breakfast number one is done and we're about to go for a walk now because it's always nice to get out first thing in the morning, and the morning is about the only time where I can still move while I'm on my period because my cramps are not as bad when I first wake up. So let's go. Breakfast number two, we have a golden latte, a bagel with arugula, vegan mayo, vegan cheese, sriracha, and avocado, some kimchi, and some scrambled tofu. Alright, so we have come back from our walk, had our second breakfast. As you can hear, Julio is showering right now. He's getting ready to go to sleep. I'm gonna join him in a little bit. Before I do, I figured I'd talk to you about my first step of my everyday morning routine. I was just too tired to talk about it when I first woke up, but you've seen it before. This is my daysy fertility tracker. I figured it's good to mention in this video about like more zero waste natural products for females specifically. So basically this is my method of contraception. I say it like that because it will obviously not keep you from getting pregnant. It will also not prevent any STIs. So basically what this is you take your temperature every single morning, right when you wake up. It's gotta be the first thing, so consistency is key here. And then you transfer the data to an app on your phone and it will basically indicate with a little light whether you're fertile or not. So you can make your decisions whether to have any sexual intercourse based on the light that shines. So yeah, this has worked really well for a number of years for me. Obviously the zero waste aspect was not my primary reason. I just had a lot of issues while taking the pill. So yeah, it's just something to think about. It really gets you in tune with your body. You really get to know your own cycle very, very well. But now I will lay back down and I'll catch you later. Right, one last little thing before I take a nap. While I'm on my period, I love to use a massage oil. This is for your cycle specifically, and I like to just massage that into my lower abdomen. It yeah, it just feels really good. I don't know if the oil actually does anything, but the massage sure feels nice and yeah, just releases some of the cramping. Alright, so it turns out I cannot nap. Who would have thought? I'm just cramping way too much and I really can't sleep. So I came back downstairs and I made myself a hot water bottle, which always helps me when I'm cramping. And now I'm making a tea. Some nice loose leaf tea. You can never go wrong with that. Okay, so while I'm curled up on the couch here with my hot water bottle and my weighted blanket, which just feels like a full body hug every time, I figured we could chat a bit more about zero waste period products. So what I use whenever I'm menstruating is a combination of a menstrual cup and period underwear. Now I'm not going to show you my menstrual cup because it's almost 7 years old at this point and no one wants to see that. But there's a lot of different kinds of cups, different sizes, so there's definitely something out there for everyone. I mean, I love it. It's like a one-time purchase. Pretty much all of the sellers say that they last 10 years, which, like I said, mine's about 7 years old and shows no signs of deterioration. They just have a lot of blood stains at this point that don't come out with boiling them anymore. I took about 3 tries to find my perfect one. In combination with that, I like to use period underwear. Now, it's not quite necessary to do that. It just makes me feel way more confident day to day, because sometimes when you're in a rush and you put your cup in crooked, then there might be some leakage, and menstrual underwear will obviously prevent that. I honestly don't know how I lived without menstrual underwear before, because it's a life changer for me. I just love how comfortable and confident it makes me feel. I really don't have to worry about anything while I'm on my period other than cramping and stuff that I'm dealing with. But I never have to worry that I'm gonna leak and that it's gonna show, which is really, really wonderful. Again, there's all different types of period underwear as well. I find them great. There's really like nothing nasty about them if that's a concern to you. They wash out just fine with your regular laundry. And yeah, there's no leaking, no bad smells or anything like that, because they have different membranes. The top one is usually made from merino wool, which is antimicrobial, so no smells there. And then obviously you have your waterproof layer, which will prevent any blood from spilling out. And since this video is titled 10 Zero Waste Essentials for Women, I of course don't want to leave you hanging, so let's have a little bit of a longer chat about some zero waste items that I think are particularly helpful for women. So far we've already gone over the fertility tracker, we've gone over the massage oil, we've gone over the period products, my hot water bottle, which is an essential in my opinion for every woman. And yeah, now I have some things laid out next to me that I would highly recommend. I encourage you to find a more zero waste, sustainable, or at least vegan, cruelty-free version of any kind of creams and lotions that you use on a day-to-day basis. Also, I like to use a solid conditioner and a solid shampoo bar, and ones that work for different hair types as well. So again, that took me a bit of trial and error until I found the one that works best for me. Next up, I have a safety razor. This one is a men's one because I've had mine for a very, very long time. Back when I bought it, there were really no female specific ones on the market. So the way you can tell it's one for men is because the handle is very, very short. And yeah, these safety razors used to only be available for men, like I said. I have no issue using this, but I did just recently order a leaf razor. I've had my eye on that one for a very long time and I've been eager to try it out. It didn't arrive yet, but I'll keep you updated if you're interested in what I think about the leaf razor compared to a regular butterfly safety razor. But yeah, the leaf razor should be more tailored to women, so yeah, I'm excited to try it out. There's really like no immediate need for me to buy a new one because, as you can see, this one still is in perfect condition. They really don't age at all. Like, if I wanted to, I could probably use this one for the rest of my life. Obviously, this is not an encouragement for you to buy a new product every couple of years, but like I said, I'm just very, very curious about the leaf razor, so I'm excited to try that out. And also, I always am a big advocate for any kind of zero-waste vegan deodorants. I'm sure you've seen Native floating around the internet in the recent years a lot. I really enjoy their deodorant, but I must say that I can only really do their sensitive line because I'm very sensitive to smells, and this one's quite nice. But I also have a crystal deodorant which has no smell at all, which I prefer, to be honest, but that one is packaged in plastic, so not the best. So yeah, again, just find what works for you. I do like Native. I'm not sponsored or anything. Also, I know a lot of girls enjoy to wear makeup. Personally, don't wear any makeup, so I don't have any to show you right now, but I know from other YouTubers that there are great eco-friendly, zero-waste makeup companies out there. I'm gonna try and link a couple of those in the description box below so you can check them out if you do like to wear makeup. And along with that, some zero-waste makeup removers, whether that's like those specific round pads that you can buy, or you can just take a washcloth. Yeah, whatever works for you, but I just find it very, very important to figure out a more sustainable way of life. It's just important to do the best that you can, personally, I believe. But yeah, those are pretty much the 10 zero waste essential swaps, in my opinion, for women specifically. I have one more thing to add to the massage oils. I also really, really love Tiger Balm for any kind of muscle pain, and yeah, while I'm on my period. That is a big concern of mine because I have very bad back pain as well. I don't know if you know the feeling, but the best way I can describe it is truly just someone stabbing me with a metal pole, basically in my back and out my front. I'm in miserable pain every time I'm on my period. I try to avoid painkillers as much as I can, but not gonna lie, I do end up having to take ibuprofen pretty much every day of my period. I try not to. I've tried other methods. I've tried CBD, which is great for anxiety for me, but it really doesn't do anything in terms of cramps. Heat is pretty much the only thing that works in terms of, yeah, soothing cramps, but especially on such a hot summer day as today is, it's quite hard to endure a hot water bottle on my stomach for a long time. So yeah, we'll see what the rest of the day brings. You'll probably catch me on the couch for most of the day, so it's not going to be the most exciting of days, but I do have a doctor's appointment that I have to get to later, and I was debating for quite a long time whether I should mention what that doctor's appointment is for, but I figured since this is a more female focused video, I think it's an important topic to talk about, and it is for the 3 tumors that I have growing in my breasts. So far, results are that they are benign tumors, luckily, so no breast cancer. There's a couple more checks that need to be done to fully rule that out, and yeah, I just find it very important for every woman out there to regularly do self-checks, whether that's in the shower or at night. Just find a routine to regularly check for lumps in your breasts. They can really vary in size, and the 3 that I have are pretty drastically different in size. One has grown super big. It's about this big, and the other ones are quite small. But for now, I'm gonna just lay on the couch, drink my tea, read a book, and just try to relax because there's really not much more I can do. I usually love to walk every day, but I can barely stand up while on my period, so I'll catch you later. I've done absolutely nothing but lay on the couch ever since this morning. So now it is time to make some lunch. But before that, I am gonna have my favorite little snack, a date with dark chocolate, and I'll zip on my favorite kombucha. And yeah, we're making a carrot soup today. It's just what I feel like eating, so I give up. It is time for ibuprofen because I cannot even stand up while cooking, and I still need to walk to my doctor's appointment. I do not encourage anyone to take medicine unless it's really necessary, but this is one of those moments where I hit a wall. So I'm not happy about taking this, but I am happy that it exists because it'll put me out of my misery. Cheers. Alright, lunch is now ready, and in an attempt to not be a hermit all day, I will be eating outside. And I'm now walking to my appointment while listening to an audiobook. Alright, I am now back from my doctor's appointment. I also went to the library, and then Julio kindly picked me up so I didn't have to walk back. Then we ate a lot of food for lunch, and now we are full to the rim and ready for a light walk to digest the food. We are back from our walk, and it's time to hydrate. We have made it to the track. We'll see how much of a workout I get in because my cramps are coming back strong. But nevertheless, I'm gonna try to end the day active. Alright, run is done. Just a very easy 2-mile jog. That felt good. I was active but didn't push it too hard. This is all thanks to ibuprofen. I could have not done this without medication, so I'm definitely not encouraging anyone to work out while on their period. Just listen to your body, move intuitively, and yeah, just do what feels good. I'm gonna walk a couple of laps, and then I'm gonna do a nice stretching session to end this workout. So a little bit of intuitive stretching felt really nice. It's definitely a habit that takes some time to build, but it's the highlight of every single one of my days. After stretching, I just feel like a whole new person. So yeah, but now I'm hungry, I'm sweaty, and I am in pain, so let's go home. Alright, so I definitely do not have the energy or patience for an elaborate meal tonight, so yeah, it's gonna be some vegan mac and cheese. Alright, that's dinner. Okay, so my day has now come to an end. I've eaten the biggest dinner in years after working out and being on my period. I was so hungry. I'm gonna try to give my stomach some time to digest this food. I'm about to meditate and have a tea before bed. Dinner was good. I got some nice cuddles in before Julio had to go to work. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really just wanted to kind of destigmatize the whole menstruation topic, and I hope this video inspired you to have a more zero waste approach to your day-to-day life. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment any video requests or questions or anything like that, or even other tips that you have in the comments below. And yeah, make sure to subscribe as well so you don't miss the next video of mine. Thank you so much for watching.